Let's talk about it. J Bell here. Come on in and enjoy, join in. Thank you for the likes already. Thank you for coming in today on a Sunday, y'all. And I'm not in the kitchen because I want to talk to you about it being September 1st. And we're about to approach the last quarter of the year. Can y'all believe that? Christmas will be here before we know it, or the holidays will be here before we know it. And how many of you started 2024? I'm going to go for more in 2024 when it comes to your health and wellness, all the things, right? Come on in. Hello. Thank you for joining me this evening or afternoon. Actually, it's afternoon. I have about 15, 20 minutes before my next call. But I want to hop on because I was thinking about this. And this quote that I was reading today says, you cannot, how does it go? You cannot cross the sea by merely, what does it say? You cannot cross the sea merely by standing and staring at the water. Yeah. So when we talk about our health and wellness, and that's what I'm all about, y'all, how do we heal our health from the inside out? Because we can reclaim it, we can restore it, we can transform it if we wanna, right? Hey everybody, thank y'all for joining me. Thank you for coming into the live, and I would love to hear y'all's feedback when it comes to how much is your health worth? How much is your health worth? Now, it may get a little sticky, but I'm telling you, y'all, it is time for us to tell the truth and shame the devil, okay? My name is Jennifer Bell. For those of you that are hopping on that you may not know me, you've never been on my lives. I'm usually in my kitchen cooking. But today, I want to talk. I want to talk to y'all to encourage somebody, even if it's a one somebody, that you can reclaim your health. You can turn things around. I don't care where you are. I am currently 58 years young. I feel amazing because I started taking care of my health 10 years ago. What we do today really kind of determines where our path of our health goes tomorrow, right? So I want to talk about these three things. What is your health worth? When it comes to the true cost of neglecting our health, that's number one. How health truly is the foundation of everything. Y'all, our fingerprints were designed to do something on this side, right? Nobody's fingerprints are the same. Why is that? I believe God is just amazing and how he designed it so that what my fingerprints were designed to do and what my mission, my purpose is on this earth is different than yours. However, the one thing that we do have in common, y'all ready for this? We all live in this body on this side. And this body is the only vehicle that we have to do the things that God is calling us to do, our purpose, our passion, living that abundant life, right? Okay, for my faith-based people, we've saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled, been baptized, going over yonder, right? But what about while you are here? It's about the quality of your health while you are here. And then my thing is aligning your health with your faith and your purpose. Do you honestly believe it is God's will for us to be barely getting around all these aches and pains and diseases in our bodies? But I go back to the quote that says, you can't cross the sea merely by standing and staring at the water. Many of you guys know from my 32-day raw vegan journey, and I'm going back on it, y'all, because I just felt better that way. I was excited to go to my doctor's appointment for my for my birthday. Actually, I go every 6 months because of the high blood pressure. And I want to get off of blood pressure medication like nobody's business, right? Using vegetation over medication, eating more plant-based foods, whole foods, plant-based foods, letting go of the processed foods, letting go of anything in a box, a bag, a can, or a jar, things like that, right? Easing my way into total whole plant-based nutrition. Been plant-based for about 3 years now. Well, guess what? The doctor gave me a report early part of the week, and she said, nope, you got to stay on your blood pressure medication because if your blood pressure's been 140 over 80 something for an extended period of time, sorry. And these are the words that she said to me. I'm going somewhere with this, y'all. I'm going somewhere with this. Y'all hold on with me now. She said, you're going to be on blood pressure medication for the rest of your life. The devil is a liar. Now, I could take that statement. I can respect her statement, or if she's a doctor, whatever, right? However, you will not tell me what I know God has purpose in my heart and in my life for me to do. So with that, I'm not going to just stare at the water. She told me that. What am I going to do about it? I'm not going to admire the problem. So what I do know is, since the last time I saw her, I've dropped 11 pounds or so. Okay, that's great. But I'm not going to stop what I was doing and go back to eating the way I was eating 10 years ago, right? Because I am not going to admire the problem. So how do I fix this? Well, first of all, I have to start thinking about the true cost if I do neglect my health. What is it costing you for not changing your health habits? Listen, y'all, I am not the one to tell y'all, you got to be a certain size. You got to eat only carbs. You can't eat carbs. You got to let go of sugar. You can't eat. That's not what I'm here about. My whole purpose and my whole mission, I know it like the back of my hands. God has purposed this for me. About my whole purpose and my whole mission, I know it like the back of my hands. God has purposed this for me, is to encourage you and myself to eat more plant, to understand that we can heal our health from the inside out by what we put here. Everything we put are fighting disease. So when my doctor said that, I already knew of the 8 things that I know I need to do every single day to live a healthy lifestyle. This is not something like a fad or a phase or a diet. I'm just going to do it for 30 days, then I'm going to go back to doing whatever. It's a lifestyle. One thing I know I was slacking on is getting my sleep, lowering my stress level, and walking at least 30 minutes a day. That's it. The other things, I got it on lock. Y'all see me on here, always got some water with me. I drink water all day long. I don't have sodas, don't eat all that other stuff, other junk, right? I know my eating's on point. Even my doctor said, your eating is perfect. My blood levels, and I asked her to do a full workup. Everything came in the green. And then let me tell y'all what she said too. Now, mind you, my blood pressure when I walked into the doctor's office was like 138 over 80 something. Okay? I don't have the white coat syndrome as some people may have. Hey, everybody. Thank y'all for joining me. Let me stop for a second and say hello. Y'all say hey. Thanks for coming in, tapping the screen. I appreciate each and every one of you. We're just talking about, what is our health worth? We're at September 1st right now. And if you haven't started your health journey, if you don't know where to start, let's talk about it. Because the time will not wait for anybody. Can y'all believe it's already September 1? And if you blink really hard, how many of you guys have gone to the store and already the stores are decorated for Halloween already? Right? So the thing about it is, what is your health going to cost you? What is it worth to you? I tease and I say things like, is it worth a leg? Is it worth a kidney? Is it worth your heart? Is it worth a foot? That's getting really deep into it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to talk more about that at my Reclaim Your Health Masterclass. Satan, we're taking our health back because he's duped a lot of us to think, oh, just do it in moderation. As long as you don't eat too much, you're going to be just fine. The devil is a liar, y'all. There's no truth in him. Is it feeding or is it fighting disease? Think about that. Everything you put here, before you put it in your mouth, because it's a choice, is this going to feed disease or is it going to fight it? Thank y'all for the love. Thank you so much. And if you're following me or if you're subscribing when you're watching this on the replay, I appreciate each and every one of you because, guys, we have got to spread the word. We have to talk more about how do we heal our health through food. Let me tell you the last part of my doctor's appointment. When she got my labs back, I got them back, the results, before she messaged me. And my A1C was, she said it's like 5.5, something like that, pre-diabetic. 5.5. I think my glucose was, fasting glucose was like 100 or something. I can't remember now. And the first thing she wanted to tell me was, I can put you on metformin, call you in a prescription. I'm sorry, time out. First of all, no. Second of all, why are you not referring me to a dietitian or a nutritionist? And I asked that question, and she knows I'm plant-based. She knows what I've been doing as far as working on my health intentionally. I mean, I'm talking every single day for the last 3 years. I started 10 years ago to get the 50 pounds off. Got the 50 pounds off, kept it off. Y'all know my Thrive story, right? Love Thrive. I will always thrive, right? My 3 simple steps in the morning that I take that fuels my body with natural vitamins and enzymes and minerals, everything that my body needs. And I feel amazing all day. So she knows that too. But the first thing you want to say is, I can call in a prescription. Y'all, we have got to be our own advocate when it comes to our health. My health, Then she sends me the note and says, I can put you on metformin, but here are the side effects. Cramping, vomiting, nausea, something gastro something. I'm like, are you kidding me? Y'all, we have got to, it's just not the same anymore. We have got to educate ourselves. And me being a former educator, I was a principal for education for 20 something years, principal like last 12 years of my career. And I love education, but why are we not educating ourselves when it comes to how to take care of our health? That's the part where I'm at. That's why here's my shirt, says J Bell's Plantastic Kitchen. That's why I come on when I do cook, showing you guys how you can make delicious plant-based meals in 30 minutes or less using 1 or no more than 2 kitchen essential tools or appliances. And it's delicious, okay? If you missed my some of my videos, my cooking videos, go to my YouTube channel. I upload them all over there so you guys can see them. All right, so with that being said, back to what is your health worth? Anybody else struggling with chronic illness? I mean, blood pressure, kidneys, diabetes, being overweight sometimes. That was me, y'all, right? But I stopped admiring the problem and I said, okay, something's got to change. If anything's going to change, I have to change. Have an old pastor back in, he's not old, but I call him a former pastor when we lived in Germany. He used to say, change isn't change until you change. Now, here's the thing, y'all. I know change is hard. I know it. Trust me, I've dieted for 27 plus years. I know it's hard. I know what it feels like to lose the weight and be all excited and gain that weight back plus more. It's like a defeatist mentality. It's like, I just give up. That's where I was in 2014. I just gave up. I'm done. So once I found out how to eat well, to live well, how my plant-based nutrition has helped curb my appetites, not really curb them, but control them. You don't want something that's going to suppress your appetite because, guys, we got to eat, you know? So all that to say is when you understand that your health is truly your wealth and you understand that by neglecting your health, what is the true cost? What is it costing you? Medication, doctor's visit, surgeries, what else? All kind of medical bills, right? Instead of just doing preventative measures. Learning how to eat well, to live well is a preventative measure or method for you to live a healthy lifestyle. Just got to learn how to do it. Because, guys, here's the deal. We have to unlearn all the stuff we learned growing up. I did it with my kids, too. Breakfast, grab your Pop-Tart, grab some cereal and pour some milk on top of it. Lunches, peanut butter and jelly sandwich, or maybe lunch meat sandwiches with Cheetos and a juice box. Junk. Start reading the labels, y'all. I'm telling you, junk. I didn't know that back then. My children are all grown and gone and on their own, you know. But when I think about it, we do the best that we can while we can. But when you learn better, now you have a decision to make. Am I going to do better? Am I going to choose life that I may live? And we should understand that food is to help us fuel our bodies, to give it energy to do the things we need to do. Food is not there just for us to be eating it, right? There's a purpose for it. So that's number 1. Number 2, health is the foundation of everything. Y'all, if we don't have health, I promise you we don't have everything. And I'm coming from my faith-based family because we talk about our faith being up here and making sure you know God and all this type of thing. But what does his word say? Are we being obedient when we overeat? Are we being obedient? How dare us? And I'm guilty. This is me. This is why I can share it like I do, y'all. How many of us get our food, Say you go to Popeyes or you go to some fast food, right? And right before you eat, you say, Father God, thank you for this food I'm about to receive. Let it be nourishing to my body in Jesus' name. That's almost like an oxymoron. You're about to put poison in your body and you're asking God to bless it, let it be nourishing to your body. It doesn't work like that. On a cellular level, no ma'am. This is why we walk around bloated, constipated. We have acid reflux. Our face is breaking out from all the grease and all the junk, right? And we don't drink water. We're drinking soda. We're like, oh, a little bit don't hurt. I'm telling you, that little bit over time, think about the last 5 years of your life. If you're not where you want to be health-wise, what have you eaten in the last 5 years? Is it mostly plants and whole foods? Or are you frying? Are you eating frozen food? Are you eating fast food? I'm only telling you because I know. I was there. Everything is a choice. And it's just until we decide that we want to live well, and it's about the quality of our lives while we're in this dash. I think everything that we decide to do while we're here right now, that's all we have is yesterday's gone, tomorrow's yet to come. We're here right now when it comes to our health. Is that food so good? And you're like, oh, I'll go on my diet tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday, y'all. That was me. I was always starting a diet on a Monday. Let me get through the weekend. Let me get all my favorite foods in there, right? Monday, I'm going to start my diet. And then by Wednesday, you're like, oh, man, I messed up. So I'm just going to start over again next week. I know, because I did it. I did it, y'all. And so I just want to encourage somebody, listen, take care of your health, because you're going to pay for your health one way or the other. You're going to invest in your health one way or the other. I choose to thrive and eat more healthy foods, plant-based, whole food, plant-based foods. And then the health is my foundation. I understand that I have a purpose on this side. And while I'm on this side, this body is the only vehicle that I have to do the things that I know I'm called to do. No matter what that is, and so do you. You have the one body as well, right? Lastly, aligning your health with your faith and your purpose. What is your purpose? What do you need in order to fulfill your purpose on this side? The Bible says, occupy until I come. That's what Jesus said. Occupy until I come. I mean, we need to be working. We need to be doing some things to build the kingdom, right? And again, I'm really talking to my faith-based women, especially. Because y'all, we do it all the time. We're a Sunday school teacher. I was a praise and worship leader for years. All the revivals. And after church, what do? We all go to the local restaurant. For us in Texas, that was Luby's. And I wasn't getting all healthy foods in Luby's. Get that chicken fried steak, load it up with that gravy, get those cream mashed potatoes, and get those greasy green beans or whatever, and put a roll on there too. Got to have those yeast rolls. And I may or may not get some dessert, but it's like, I gotta eat, right? Yes, but what you eat is what your choice is. Doing that over time and not planning my meals led me to being, oh, I got my picture right here, led me to being about 50 pounds overweight. And I'm recycling the same 50 pounds. I mean, come on, y'all know. There's the same 50 pounds I've been trying to get off for 20-some years, right? So to finally get it off and be free, it's like a freedom that I can't even explain. I don't get tripped up in my mind. It's psychological too, about if I'm going out to eat with my friends. Girl, you need to skip the chips and salsa because you know you want dessert, so you can't have that. You might as well eat a salad. Stop. It's too much. Where's the joy in what we get to eat? I want to enjoy the foods that I eat because it was made for us, right? And when we eat God's food, honey, there's nothing like it. So all that to say, are you going to continue to stare at the fact that your health is not where you want it to be? And you're just going to keep watching and keep doing the things that you're doing. You're going to keep getting the same results you've been getting, so far. Or are you ready to make a decision? Because it's a decision. I won't even say a choice. You have to just decide. Decide what your heart is going to be. It's hard to lose weight. Yes, it is. It's hard to be uncomfortable and can't sleep at night, and you're up and down and your aches and discomforts. My back was hurting. I couldn't focus. That's hard too. And y'all know what they say, choose your hard. But it doesn't have to be hard when you make a decision to change your health and your wellness. How? When you learn how to eat well so that you can live. If y'all see my food, I'm not over here dieting and eating this little rabbit food over here. No, ma'am. I'm from Texas. I'm a Texas girl. Southern. We like our seasoned, delicious foods. I've learned how to recreate some of my old foods, favorite foods, and make them more plant-based. And I have fun doing it, and I have fun eating it too. Trust and believe. Y'all will see some of my videos, some of my reels that I've done. So my question to you is, what is your health worth? What is your health worth? I will say this as I'm closing, because I do represent a product called Thrive, 3 Simple Steps. That's what helped me to go from I just want to feel better to I feel amazing to where I am right now, to, getting the 50 pounds off. I was a school principal here, same shirt, feeling great. Back then I had a perm. And then I keep these pictures to remind me of how far I've come. I'm not worried about how far I need to go. I want to celebrate how far I've come. So in 10 months, I was able to get the weight off and keep it off, y'all. And I share because somebody shared with me. They shared with me. And it's September. And I want to encourage you. I've had about 55 people connect with me to say, hey, I want to try your products. Hey, I want to see. But let me tell y'all this. If y'all know anything about GLP-1 or semaglutides, you heard of Ozempic, you've heard of Wegovy, you've heard of all these shots and things, right? We are coming out with a holistic version that's going to blow the industry out of the water. Talk about innovation, and you don't need a prescription, and it's not a shot. Somebody said, I'm about to stand up and start shouting. I know so many of my friends that are, oh, thank you, Miss Lynn. Thank you so much for the roses. I know so many of my friends, some of them are on the shot. They're on Wegovy, and not necessarily because they have diabetes. But I'm telling you, there's an alternative solution. And what I am doing is pre-launch, because it's coming out in the fall, and y'all know September is here. I want to get as many people who are interested and want to know more about the holistic GLP-1 that we got going on. You need to get on my VIP list. Drop VIP. Now, once this live is gone, make sure you're following me, and you can message me VIP, and I'm gonna know you want to be on my list. I'm gonna send you a form, and so I'll give you a little bit more information about it, and get your name so that when it comes out, honey, I'm telling you, it's gonna go fast. It's gonna go. The hype is already. I'm so excited. I talked to one of my nurse friends who was looking at getting the surgery. I was like, man, I wish she would try, something else. When I mentioned this to her, she was like, sign me up. Sign me up. I said, okay, I will. Here's the link. Sign you up, give you a little bit of information. Y'all, it's new. So this is a pre-launch. And when it comes, it's going to go fast. But let me tell you, you don't need a prescription, and it's not a shot. So you don't have to inject yourself with a shot. Okay. Are you curious about this? Yeah. And it's going to help you with weight loss and all the things. I'm so excited about it, and I'm happy to share it because I do love this product because it changed my life, y'all. It saved my life, to be quite honest, because it helped me to get off of the dieting roller coaster. I don't diet anymore. I eat well so I can live well, right? And I'm trying to teach as many people as I can, especially those of us in the faith ministry, those in ministry especially. I know what it's like. Maybe some of you guys are coming from church today and you're like, you directed the choir, or you're leading the praise and worship, or you did something in ministry. You're tired, wore out, and beaten, all the things, right? But you don't want to go and start eating all that junk because we want to learn how to eat well so we can live well, right? Let me tell you, my 3 simple steps. I have my Ultra DFT on today instead of my Black Label. Gives me everything that I need to feel amazing. So if you are interested, GLP, holistic GLP. I love the fact that our products are plant-based. They are natural. We ain't talking about some kind of chemical made something. I love Thrive. And I've been thriving for 10 years. 10 years. Y'all see this when I started thriving? You see the date? 2014. Barely surviving. This was 2018, just 4 years in. I'm feeling great. Like I said, I had a perm then. Now my hair is all natural now. But I feel so good. And I'm never going to stop talking about it and sharing about it because somebody shared it with me. So if you are interested to know more, just to learn more, it's simple, y'all. The information is free. Matter of fact, I'm just going to put it here. If you are interested and you're watching, just go to my link and create a free account. All you have to do is find your country. When I send y'all this 3 John 2, and I'm going to end with this because I got a call I got to make. 3 John 2 /register. I'm going to pin it real quick. It's 3john2.le-vel.com /register. When you go there, you're going to see my name, Jennifer Bell. Create your free account. Make sure you grab your country, like put the drop down. If you don't see your country, then we don't ship there. Find your country, put in your information. It's just your name, your email, and your phone number. That's it. Once I get the notification, I'm going to connect with you, give you my phone number. We're going to text back and forth, or you can call me. I'm an open book when it comes to questions about Thrive and how are you going to heal your health? What are you going to do for your health going into the last part of this year? Between now and December of 2024, your total life can change. Your health transformation can blow your mind when you partner with me, when you try these products. And hey, you may just want a sample. I'm all good with that. I gave away, 20-something samples last month for my birthday. About 30-some people signed up. But if you don't connect with me, I'm not going to send a sample. Got to have a free account with me. Why? Because I want you to have access to the information so you can make a decision. Do I want to try it? Do I not want to try it? Whatever. But I will not give a sample if you don't have a free account with me. So you can look up the ingredients. Take them to your doctor. By the way, my doctor loves that I thrive. But she still want to put me on medication. Come on, somebody. Well, Jennifer is not going to have that. Jennifer started back walking, making sure that I'm getting my 7 to 8 hours of sleep and keeping my stress levels low. Matter of fact, yesterday, y'all, I vegged all day yesterday. And it felt good to do nothing. And my stress, I just feel good and calm, So with that being said, thank y'all for joining me on a Sunday. I'm going to be in the kitchen. If I come on later on, because I need to prep for this coming up week, I'm going to make some tofu tacos. So if you want to come along, I'll probably go live with you guys and let you see how I'm doing it. Very simple, but very tasty. So with that being said, once again, connect with me if we're not following each other. If you want more information about the Holistic GLP-1, if you heard of Wegovy, Ozempic, and any semaglutide, all these shots out here, and you want to know what our holistic version is with no prescriptions needed, and it's not a shot, get on my VIP list. Just DM me VIP. I'm going to send you my link. And it's going to give you a little bit more information on what it is. And if you want to be notified when we do launch it, you'll be the first to know. You'll be on my list. Okay. So with that being said, thank y'all so much for joining me today. Have an amazing Sunday. And what is your health worth? Yeah. Eat well so y'all can live well. I'll talk to y'all later. Be blessed.